Hey guys, welcome back to Road to Dark Matter. This is a series where every time I get a gun gold, I'll post a video of my best class, tips, stats, and progression. Hopefully some of you guys might find these videos useful, so without further ado, let's get into episode 25. This episode is all about the QBZ 83. In my opinion, this gun is actually really good and I don't see a lot of people using it. It's very good for moving around the map as it has good aim down sight time and it also has good recoil so you can pick people off at distances too. You unlock the QBZ at level 31, so just over halfway through the ranks. Right, here is the best class I found for the QBZ. So obviously you're going to run the QBZ as the primary and run whatever gun you want as secondary. I think I was running this launcher for the challenges, but I'll probably either run a launcher or maybe a shotgun. But it's entirely your preference. It's up to you what you choose for that. But tactical, I would run Stimshot. I definitely recommend this over any of the other tacticals. It's just so much better. You can heal up and get into more gunfights. It's definitely a clutch tactical to have. Lethal, I'd recommend Semtex or maybe Tomahawk. Semtex, if you stick people when they have Fat Jacket on, they're going to die, and Tomahawk, if you hit someone with it, they're going to die anyway. Other ones, you may get hit markers a lot of the time because everyone's wearing Flak Jacket. So those are two probably I recommend for that. Field upgrades, I run the field mic. This allows me to see sounds on my mini map. Maybe switch it up for assault pack if you are in hardcore or maybe jammer. It's entirely up to you. I just personally prefer the field mic so I can see people flanking around me, and if I put in their spawn, I can see people coming towards me as well. For the wildcards, I have Perk Greed, which allows me to have an extra perk from each category. So for the perk ones, I have Fat Jacket, which allows me to take less damage from explosives, and Tactical Mask, which maximizes resistance to flashbangs and stun grenades. Fat Jacket is a must. I definitely recommend on all class. So good, and especially for everyone getting grenades and stuff like that, you can survive a lot more with this. Tactical Mask, not as clutch as the other perk. Maybe if you are running a launcher, switch out for Engineer. But other than that, I definitely recommend these two for perk ones. I run Scavenger and Quartermaster. Scavenger allows me to go on longer streaks, which is awesome, and Quartermaster allows me to recharge equipment over 25 seconds. So that's my stim shots, so I can get more like heals and get into more gunfights, etc. Perk freeze, I have Ghost, which makes me undetected by enemy spy planes, and Ninja, which allows me to move more quietly. These two are very good perks and would definitely recommend them over all the rest. If you were to change any, maybe change Ninja if you're not rushing around to maybe Cold Blooded or maybe Spycraft to come off of those field mics and other perks that may track you down. So onto the attachments that I run, I have the suppressor as the muzzle. This allows me to peer off the map and have 100% muzzle flash concealment. It does have a con of minus 15% effective damage range and minus 15% bullet velocity, but we do make the damage range better with using this attachment, as in the 15.5 inch takedown, which allows us to have 150% effective damage range, but comes at a con of minus 5% sprint and move speed, which isn't a big deal and definitely worth having this attachment for the damage range. The underbarrel, I have the field agent grip. This allows me to have better vertical and horizontal recoil control, which is awesome, makes this gun even better. But it does have a con of minus 26% shooting move speed, which isn't the end of the world, and probably better to have the recoil control over that any day. So for the magazine, I run the 40 round speed mag. This allows me to have 40 rounds in the bullet and allow me to reload quickly. I used to run the 50 for most of my classes, but then I just started running the 40 now. It just allows me to that extra 5%, so you get minus 25% aim down sight time on this one, and you get minus 20. So I just prefer to aim down sight quicker. So having this is a great attachment to have. The handle, I have the airborne elastic wrap, pretty much standard in all my classes now. The pros obviously are amazing, 30% aim down sight time, which is great, minus 90% flinch resistance, and aim while going prone, which is a big pro there. Again, affecting our shooting move speed, minus 10% on that, and minus 15% shooting sprint to fire time, which is very, it's not noticeable, but it can lose you a couple of gunfights. But if you're not sprinting around, then you are golden with this attachment. Let's go on to the camos. So for spray, you need to get 300 eliminations with the QBZ. Very easy to do, get it before you get max level, so don't worry about that one. For the strikes, you want to get 100 headshots with the QBZ. This gun is very accurate, so you can definitely get this done by just trying to aim for people's heads. But if you are struggling, when you come behind people, just take the time to aim for the head and get this challenge done. Classic, you need to get 5 kills without dying 20 times. This will come naturally if you're a good player, but if you do struggle with this, if you notice you're on like a 3 or 4, then just take the time to get that extra 1 or 2 kills you need and play it safe. Better to play it safe than to get 4 and die. Geometric, you need to get 50 long shots. You can do this in core, maybe in combined arms, but probably do it in hardcore. It's your best bet. You get it done quicker, and you get a deal of all the annoying snipers. Flora, you need to kill 75 enemies detected, stunned, or blinded by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. So run the UAV, the harp, the field mic, and maybe the stun grenade if you are struggling with this. But I'd probably recommend the UAV, harp, and field mic. That'll probably do it. Just put them down as soon as you get them, and just try to get the most kills as you can in the field mic area or when the UAV and harp is up. Science, shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover from you. I feel like this one's got a lot easier since the start. It wasn't tracking some of them, but I feel like it's doing a better job now. And just try to aim for people behind cover, or put yourself in a position that you can kill people that are going to be in cover. Psychedelic, you need to kill 2 more enemies rapidly 25 times. This one will come naturally as well, just like the first one, really. Whilst you're doing some of the other challenges, this one will probably come naturally. Once you've done that, you get gold camo, which is alright, not the best. But then diamond, which looks amazing, best camo in the game by far. And then DM Ultra when you unlock everything. So onto the stats and progression part of the video. If you watch my previous videos of the AK and the Krig, you tell that this part hasn't really changed. I haven't played any games since then. I'm recording these all in the batch. But I am Prestige 7, level 271. I've played 4 days, 11 hours and 41 minutes of 819 games played. Got a 1.31 win to loss ratio and a 1.4 KD. Got a total of 23,310 eliminations, averaging 582 score per minute and 28 kills per game. My personal best highest kill streak is 29, so close to nuclear, so annoyed I didn't get that, but oh well, we'll get it eventually. Multiplayer, I got, let's look at the kills. So I got 1,080 kills in multiplayer with this gun, averaging 1.4 KD. And 27% accuracy, which is pretty good, and 16% headshot. I'm pretty sure I played most of my games in double XP, so this may not affect you guys that much. It might take longer to get there, but that's how many kills it took me to get this gun to the max rank. Let's go to challenges. So I've got 73% done in career and 80% done battle hardened. Getting near the end with 100% completion. Hopefully get that done soon. Some of the Dark Ops challenges here I've done: Brute Killer, Chain Killer, Hard Wipe. Need to get that nuclear, and the maybe underwater ones are probably the ones that I can probably do to this without having to go really out of my way to try to do some of the harder ones. But I'm getting close to getting some challenges done, so hopefully get that soon and then get the 100% completion. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, smash the like button below and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.